Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to start episode 1 of upgrading the craft house. We're going to do some expansions. We're going to get some more ingot storage going. We've already added a little bit. Sorry, I have to adjust my mic for a second. Didn't realize I'd moved it out of the way. And yeah, we're just all in all going to start working on getting the glass put up as you see up there. We've gone ahead and built the onion greenhouse in a earlier episode, but we're going to add in some more planters for that. We're going to add on some cement. We're going to add in some bricks. We're going to add in more storage shelves, which we've already started that part. I usually don't record that because it's so time consuming to lay out all the shelving. So we're adding some lead ingot shelves on this side. We're going to do a double stack. We're going to add some steel shelving down here. And then we'll double stack that. We went ahead and added a third row of shelves for iron ingots here. So now we're stacked 3 high. And as you can see, that takes quite a while if you want to get it all, lined up, which everything here is pretty straight. Looks good. Looks like a solid thing. And then we've got more iron up here. We'll probably add more steel on that side and more lead on that side eventually. But as you know, collecting steel and lead is pretty time consuming. I've got, I don't know, like 300 or 400 steel made already. So as you can see, I've been pretty busy the last few days gathering lead. Iron is super easy. I've got 50 of those extractors that run all the time. So we've got, crates upon crates of steel. We've got aluminum and various other things, copper, cobalt, all the good stuff, just so we can get enough going so we can do the power upgrade, which will come in a minute. As you can see, I've also gone ahead and started restocking the shelves. So we're looking pretty good on ingots here. We're a little short on cobalt and copper to finish the front rows. And then we can get started on the back. The only thing that's full in the back right now, we've got a little excessive amount of cobalt. And we're still, doing amazing on iron. We could just throw iron away. We don't really need to save that. And then, of course, up here we keep our stacks of iron fragments. And then here, where you need to get some more iron, make a couple more nails. And then we'll get some planks up here. We'll plant some more onions. We're going to need a lot of those because I want to get our thirst and vitamins and stuff up, which we need onions for some of that. With the new recipes, we can increase all those substats to a maximum of 200. I haven't done any of those yet, as you can see here. We've got some steel ingots stacked up here, a couple hundred of those. We've got over 1,000 glass made and ready to go already. And we're going to try to get this first level done. So I've been rethinking of the design up here. Because this is the craft house, I think what I might do, and these things scare me because it looks like there's nothing there, and you just walk out on open surface. But we're going to do the first floor here and close it in. And I think we're just going to make this into a really big kitchen and prep area. We're going to put a ton of refrigerators up here. That way we can store all our raw meat and crafting supplies like onions and stuff, so we can just do mass crafting instead of having to grab a little at a time. And for that, we'll have to finish the powerhouse, which I've already moved, I don't know, maybe 1,000 iron ingots into the powerhouse, which is on the other side of the village, which is over here for anyone who's not familiar with this layout of my design. So there's the church, there's a bridge there. There's my first little glass house is there. My triple wide bridge is there going to what's going to be the castle. It's only partially built. And we have a single bridge going over there to where we fight on the swarm nights for the vampies, which we're going to do an episode tomorrow or the next day because we need to upgrade that with spike traps and make better spike traps. And then all the way right there, that big block house, it's kind of hard to see because it's raining and it's nighttime, but that is the powerhouse. So we're going to cover the entire top of that in solar panels at some point. We're going to fill, there's a room on the inside that's been built. We're going to fill that up with batteries. And that should get our power situation in really, really great shape. We're not bad right now, but we are we can't really build any more lights or anything. We're kind of maxed out. And then, of course, as you can see here, we've got one greenhouse for every type of crop that you can grow. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start smelting all the ore that I've gathered and collected, and then we will start upgrading and building. We need to get rid of some of the cement first. So I think we'll I believe this just takes 6 cement per piece of flooring, because I'm going to brick out and cement, concrete, whatever you want to call it, this whole building. I don't have enough for that now, but I will get the process started. And as usual, I think I'm going to start here. We've got a little bit on us we just need to get rid of so we can free up some weight. So we've got our upgrade tool, and we're just going to hit a couple of these. And hopefully it still looks nice in here, because now it'll have the contrast of the cement with the wood shelves. So I think that'll look a lot better. And then the colors will pop more because it'll be like all the ingots will help with making it not so dreary and drab. And then we'll add some more lights. Probably get a lot of these pot lights out of here. I feel like the lighting off of these are a little bit rough on the GPUs at times versus just having like the standard white light off of the basic lights for power. So I want to add a couple of those to like every corner, a few in the centers. And yeah, so with that, we're going to go ahead and start forging. If I can fall in between my shelves that are just almost a little too tight. And let's see, do we have any storage space left? Oh, we used up all the cement. That's good. Alright, so you can see all these are full of cobalt aluminum right now. Might be a little bit of iron here, down here at the bottom. I like to run 4 of these at a time, and then I just flip to the next one and flip to the next one. They're all full of coal and ready to go, so we'll go ahead and crank these up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4. And then we're going to we'll forge all these iron ores into ingots. Let's see how many do we. We'll grab one more so we can bulk craft nails. And then we'll use our anvil over here. We'll make a bunch of nails. Use those on the planters upstairs. That'll free up space so we can make planks. And then, yeah, we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to forge all these crates full of ore. And once we have the ingots made and they're on the shelves, I'll get all the crates out of here, put them downstairs so they're out of the way. And then we will start on the walls. We'll use the rest of the cement because I've got a little bit here stored up, ready to go. And some bricks for the walls. And we'll be back in just a minute, guys. Alright guys, we're back. We finally got all the forging and smelting done of all the ingots. We got all the steel moved upstairs. We got the empty crates out of the way. I'm just down here really quick, swapping out to make some more cement. So we're just going to throw some clay and sand on here and get these back to working. And then we're going to head back up to the craft house and throw down cement and make some more shelves. Finish up the planters, and then we're going to add some glass and see how far we can get on that first level of glass. Because even though we've got over 1,000 glass made and plenty of steel to go with it, I don't know if we're going to have enough to do more than that first layer. Because if people don't know, making steel is really expensive and time consuming because you have to run to the caves. And where I'm currently located, the caves are a long ways away, so it takes quite a while. So we're going to head up here. You can see this floor is getting done. I like the way that looks a lot better than just the plain wood. Let's go ahead and use what we have on us because this stuff's pretty heavy. If you're new to upgrading and you haven't made anything with cement or brick yet, you have to have the upgrade tool. It does have a durability icon, but it does not take durability loss so far. Alright, so that's some pretty good progress there. So now we need to add, I've already added planks to all of these after I laid them out, just because planks are time consuming. We need to add nails to them, and I've already made a bunch of those. So let's add what we have on us to these, and then we need 4 nails, I believe, to finish upstairs. So let's grab a couple more stacks of nails. Let's see, we got a couple hundred right here, or 800. And let's see, we can move these. Everything's in storage, so we can store that last bit of cement. Put that here. And let's grab some planks from downstairs. We already made those, or made a lot. Probably not. It might be enough for the planters. Grab them here so these can start working. And just need a ton of them. Actually, probably don't need that many. I probably grabbed too many. But we'll see. Planters are kind of they're not expensive. They're just a little time consuming to build out. So let's see how far we can go. Should have grabbed the seeds to plant while we were doing this. And we're doing this one different than all the others just because. Alright, so we do need more planks. We're just doing more boxes. Like you see these, I didn't fill them all the way in. I like to be able to walk in here easily. But we need, I feel like we need a ton of onions just because like all the recipes, the new recipes call for them. So let's go back down here. probably, I think we're gonna leave those there. We'll grab off of this because if we have too many, we can put these back on the racks. Once you take off of those circular saws, you can't put the planks back on them. And I don't like just leave them laying around because they get bounced around a lot. And you know what? Let's grab the seeds while we're right here too. And soon we'll be ready to upgrade to 200 thirst, 200 proteins, and I think 200 vitamins as well. We will need to make a bunch of plastic for that though. Alright, so we've got our planters in here. We're still going to need more seeds, it looks like, but we'll get those as we go through villages and stuff. Alright, so this greenhouse is working. It's going to have a ton of onions going, so we can go ahead and get started on those main stats here in another episode or two. And we have an extra 19 planks. We'll leave those on us in case one of these shelves is short. So these are going to be our lead shelves, and then we're going to build a second layer of these just so we have plenty for when I do the power upgrade, because I'm going to want to add on more batteries, and that's going to take lead. The first focus though is going to be getting more solar panels. And then once I get all those power devices built that I want over there, we'll probably add on some more wind turbines just to be safe. So I think I have some more iron in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, one row is 10, so we'll go ahead and let's go and bulk craft all of these. So 5 on the anvil will give you a full stack of nails. And just do an alt right click to move what you need onto the anvil. Alright, so that gives us a couple hundred to work with, and we'll see how far that will take us. And the reason I lay these out before I build them out is because if you look at these here, you can get them a lot tighter together. So it looks like they're built almost as one solid piece, which I like that look a lot better than I do if they're spaced and gapped. Just like I like the way these are double stacked back to back. They look really nice. Alright, let's get our steel going, and then we'll be ready for any other updates, because we'll eventually fill these up. And then we won't have to spend forever going back and forth to get lead from the caves. We can just go straight into any and all new content, and we should have plenty of resources once I get everything filled back up. Are we gonna have enough? Yes, we are. Alright, so all of our steel ingot shelves are built now. And our lead, like I said, we'll go up one more row eventually. And then we have all these upstairs for more iron, which I don't... Oh, yeah, we have 6 nails left. We need to forge a couple more. Let's come over here. Put me down. Let's grab a full shelf and see what that'll do for us. And you can stack your shelves higher than this. I just like the way it looks better. Like it, I don't know, it's more aesthetically pleasing to me that there's like another floor to work with. And this is just going to be our iron overflow. I don't think we'll ever use all the iron that we've gathered or all the iron ingots we've made. But you never can be too safe. Maybe I want to add on more mineral extractors one day for the other ores. Because the only ore that seems to be the most used right now is probably going to be copper, because you use that for screws. You need screws to make glass, and then you also use it for electrical parts and for any type of electrical devices that you build. So it gets used like, I don't know, twice in one recipe for any type of power component. cobalt and iron are probably the two most plentiful ones. But iron does get used more than the cobalt. And then the aluminum or aluminum, however you want to say it. It's just expensive because it takes 5 to 10 of those per electrical component that you make. So you can't have too much of that or copper. Hopefully this will get this finished, and then we'll, like I said, we'll move on to making the glass layer upstairs. Actually, I think we'll add the brick first and the cement and see how far that we can get on the walls and the floors. Then we'll move on to the glass. Like I said, this is going to be part 1 of the expansion, because I don't think we're going to have enough steel or glass to finish everything. Not the way that I want to anyways. Alright, so let's head back down here. We still have the upgrade tool out and ready to go. Let's just grab all of the, well, let's go store our planks first to get some of this weight off and put these nails up now that we're done with those. We'll have to take those screws upstairs as well when we start working on the glass. Hopefully I don't forget that. Alright, looking good. But we have some steel here too that I left so we can see what they look like on the shelving. Because I don't think I've ever built a steel storage shelf. Like, I like the way aluminum looks because it's so shiny. Yes, all the shinies are mine. I guess these are like an in-between of the iron and the aluminium. Aluminium. I'll figure out how to say that word one day. Let's go ahead and put this empty chest back downstairs. We have a ton of those chests, as you know. There's a bunch of them upstairs. We've got a lot of them stacked up on the powerhouse, full of iron, ready to go. So let's grab... No, let's just grab the whole chest, because we're going to overweight ourselves in a second. And if you want to know how to move stuff, you just press the N key as in November. And we'll just cram you right there. Looks nice. Probably one of the most time-consuming parts is just getting enough cement made. And bricks. I mean, the bricks are a lot nicer now that we can bulk craft them. And, like, we have the take all. I guess I could do the take all button. Nah, I'm trying to keep my weight down to where I can still walk at a halfway decent speed. Alright, start on the next row. Highly doubt we're going to have enough of this to finish this first floor. And then we still have that one. And the one below us. So if I took a guess, I'd say we're probably going to do this in 2 or 3 parts. No. Now we'll do a take all, and then we will see how heavy we are now. And we will get as many of these walls as we can. I might have to build on the outside to do the ones that are behind the shelves on this front wall. Alright, let's go ahead and get this back wall done. Like they say, hindsight is 20/20. Do I want to do behind the forges first? We're probably almost out anyways, so we'll just do what we can. Is that it? Oh yeah, 10 bricks per. So we're gonna need a lot more. I'll craft all that off screen, I'm sure. Unless I need to make another brick making video. I'll have to check the last one and see what the quality is on it. Alright, so that upgrade part is done. Now it's time to head upstairs and work on the other part. As you can see, it looks a lot nicer. Much cleaner. Now these take cement to upgrade. If you want to upgrade the rails and the pillars, that's cement. Foundations are cement. Stairs are also cement. And foundations are pretty expensive. They're 15 cement each, so this will take a ton to get upgraded. I don't remember how much these are. These are 5, and the stairs are 6. And you can't upgrade these straight ones, so they'll always be wood. Alright, so forges are off. That's done. We need to grab the screws. You can't alt right click these out because they're in a stack, so we'll just grab what we can. I guess we could do a take all to get all of our stuff back on us, and then yeah, we'll just do that. That'll be easier. And then we can just move what we don't need back. So the nails, the cans. We don't need our bandages or lighter right now. We'll store these in hopes that we're good upstairs. And we'll just go through here, which I built this like a tiny little bedroom. And let's see, where's my... Is there a door out somewhere? Oh well. Top floor it is. Alright, so let's get to work on this. We're going to need to add all the parts. So each piece of glass is 2 steel, 8 glass, and 10 screws. Hopefully I don't get blind and fall off these. That'd be very bad. Alright, let's see. I don't know if we can hold everything at once. Well, let's try it. Good old take all button that I forget about. Thank you for everybody that watches my stream. If anybody's wondering, I do stream on YouTube and Twitch at Death Spider. And some of the viewers were kind enough to remind me there is now the take all button, which makes life a lot easier. Alright, I don't want to step on those because if we fall, I don't think we'll die. We have enough hit points, but we'll break a leg. And I don't have any of those things with me. Go ahead and work on these edges because then we can add more templates to work out from once these are done. You can't attach templates to templates. You have to attach them to solid objects only. Alright, let's do a take all on the glass. Man, this stuff it's so clear it's like it's scary to walk on. Wait, what are you missing? Oh, I'm out of glass already? Well then. But I think this is going to look pretty cool. I hope it does. After all the work that's gone into it. Oh, it's so heavy. Alright, so this first section's starting to get somewhere. We'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to cover this just yet, because then we can just drop down and grab what we need as we go. But I might, just because I'm a motivator like that. So now that these are done, we can attach these to it. Yeah, let's leave that open for now so we have a way to drop down when the time comes. Alright, so I'm going to work on this, and once it gets done, I'll be back in just a minute. Normally I would just record all this and fast forward it, but the video is getting kind of long at this point, so I'm not going to do that this time. Hopefully y'all forgive me for that. I don't think y'all want to watch a 40-minute video of me adding glass and screws and steel. So you should see the gist of what's going on. And oh, I thought I was about to fall through there. You'll see. We'll see the finished product and how far we get in just a minute. And one thing real quick, guys, before I cut back out again, you can actually walk on these once you lay them down initially, and they've got, I believe, as long as there's a couple of materials in them. So I guess we tried over there with safe to fall through, but so you can see I'm walking on this one. It's one of the new ones we just laid down. So let's try to walk on these and see what happens. Okay, yeah, so as long as they're fresh and new, I think as long as you don't sleep or save and reload the game, you can walk on them. So that's a good time right there. I didn't know if anybody wanted to know that, so that might be how we do the outer walls. We'll just put some of these down as templates and then walk around and upgrade those once we get the bricks ready. And then we don't have to bring a bunch of materials up here and build a bunch of stuff that we have to tear down later. Like if you saw the church build, you know, I had scaffolding built everywhere because it took days to build that. I didn't want to keep the game just running. Try and get some of these screws off of us. Make up some more space. And then we'll have to go dig into our copper supply. Because like you see these, like watch me, I'll jump over here and it probably let me fall through. Yep. Because these have been built and I've saved them and reloaded the game. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to finish these up and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we've used up all of our glass. We're completely out of glass now. We even had to make some extra just to finish off what I would call a good stopping point, which would be the second floor of the penthouse. Because that's what I'm going to call that now. So this is going to be the penthouse, or the glass penthouse. And it's going to be above the craft house. And while we were making glass and taking care of all that stuff, we went ahead and moved all the chests back downstairs, made a bunch more concrete, or not concrete, cement and bricks. So let's go ahead and head that way. We're going to do a few more upgrades, like go ahead and knock out this second layer, and then we're going to head to the top, work down as far as we can get, and take a look at what's going on. So as you can see, we moved all the crates back down here. A little bit time consuming, but we're going to use this to get more ore, get more glass made and everything else. So I like to call this little loading dock of the craft house. Like I said, we made some extra cement, and we still had a little bit of bricks left here. So we finished the first layer, or the first wall, up. We went in and finished the floor up. We've already got a bunch of sand made and laid out on all the forges. And then up here we've got some more bricks and cement made. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to go ahead and make this layer because I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the half and half mix that it's doing right now. So let's go ahead and grab this. We're not going to go ahead and cement anything up here. So I don't even know how much of this we can get. 10 pounds, so that's 40, 50, 60. That's probably, yeah, that's about as heavy as we want to go. And we'll grab a full crate. Actually, we can use what we have right here. So we'll upgrade the doors and all the walls on this layer so it stops looking very unaesthetically pleasing on the outside. Let's do a take all and grab this. Yeah, we're gonna move slow now. We're gonna set it down here though. And just to get out of the way, we're gonna slowly crawl our way across over here to these walls and do some upgrading on them. We're not gonna touch the inside of the tower just yet because I don't think we're gonna have enough. Because like I said, I want to go from top to bottom, so we're gonna leave that alone for now, and we'll just do the more interior walls. So there's like something so satisfying about upgrading walls and foundations and floors. It's like, oh yeah, nice looking wood, and bam, even better. So the upgrade of this place is looking really, really good, in my opinion. I mean, y'all can tell me what you think in the comments below, but I think it's coming along quite nicely. Let's see, and we're gonna leave the tower alone, so we'll hit this one up, and this one. And this one, as soon as we get there. Man, that's a lot of brick. and do this door because we won't see it from the outside, so that's fine. But we will see it from the inside. My OCD will not allow it. It says nay, good sir, nay. So I'm not sure how much we need. We'll just grab a couple and work from there. Alright, so from the outside, the second level, or this floor should be good on the outside now with brick. So let's go ahead and grab some more stuff. We're at 10 pounds right now. That's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's just do this. So it should be 40, and 2 of these will be 50. And that'll be 60. Alright, that's good. And then we'll take a full crate. And this is the most diverse, we'll take it. And head to the top. Alright, so I want to start with the towers, and then from there we'll work our way down. Like these small towers. Should probably start with the ones in the front, but you know, I'm not the smartest person in the world. And then we're going to add the cement to the foundation on this level. So I should go ahead and do, you know, we can just do a take all. Right, who else needs to be upgraded? I've oriented everything when I first built it in the same direction, so all these lines should go in the same direction. Now we'll cement these, whatnot. So when you cement those, as you see, they go solid. Should probably hold off on that because they are kind of expensive in regards to that. Alright. We can, we don't really need to do this. I want to do the ones you can see from the exterior first. Because I used up my entire clay supply. I have 0 clay left. We do have the clay extractor running 24/7, but we're completely out. Yeah, we have bricks. Oh. How are we still overweight? That's a lot of stuff. A lot of materials going away. We're gonna hold off on these interior walls. We're gonna try to get like the front of the towers done first. What you'll see from the ground. Like this top edge probably needs to get done. Oh, we're finally out? Okay. No, whatever. Let's use up what we got. There we go. Use up what we have. So this guy's empty. Let's put our excess in there so we can grab another crate. And as much weight as we're able to carry. Do a take all there. And we are at 70 pounds. And then we'll take this into our crate. Be careful not to shoot up your stairs if you did not build a guard wall or rail system here, because you will fall to your death. While building this, I only fell once, luckily. Broke my leg, had to go cut down a tree to make a splint, because I do not keep those readily available on me. Alright, that's looking not too terrible. Let's jump in here. Do we have brick? We don't have any brick on us, okay. So let's keep working on the pathway. Just go ahead and do this because we can. Let's see, did I do this one? Yeah. Alright. So So the reason I wanted to upgrade all this is because you couldn't see these from across like the village. So I want to make sure that they're like visible. And I'm hoping making them thicker with concrete. I mean, I was already going to make them out of concrete, but I'm hoping this makes them look better. Come on. Do we have enough to finish? That is going to be the real question. I've set this one in here. Oh, might have made too much cement. Maybe we'll get the other floor done too. I don't know. And we could go do the foundations. We'll run out of cement in a heartbeat. These are super cheap compared to that. All right, so this level's mostly done. We just have to finish out the walls. As soon as we get there. I'm waiting for my guy to just speed up and I kill myself by falling off the edge. Alright, so that's that. Let's put the cement away. No. So we need 10 more bricks for that one. 20, 30. 30 more bricks for these, and we'll be good to go. Oh, I forgot about these stairs. Dang it. Alright, these are 12 each. We'll just move the crate and go as we do. So, you know, store you for now. Bam. Oh, we still have the ceiling here. Ugh. Of course. Of course. And the ceiling as well. Maybe I don't have enough to do another floor. Oh well. Wishful thinking at its finest. And hopefully we've got some more other stuff left downstairs. Alright, so that's all the cement we need up here. We just need some more bricks. That's all we'll grab for now. We can work on the rest of these towers later on. So let's set this guy right here. Nothing left there. We do have bricks left here. Like I said, this is just phase 1, so phase 2 we might finish. We might need to go into phase 3 though. Let's put one of those back so we can move at maximum speed. Right. Walls are good here. Need these 2 walls. Bam. Bam. One oddball, and we should be good. All right, so this is just the chest real quick of what was left after we finished. Well, we still have this many crates of steel left, so we've got 8 of those left. And besides that, this is all the screws we had left after I made. I don't even know. I think I used up 3 or 4 shelves of copper to make even more, and then we made more glass to get that second row in. And then from there, we're gonna put a glass ceiling on here, and then I put 4 doors on each side. And what I plan to do here is we're going to build a glass balcony around this, and then put a half wall on that. But that'll be after we get the ceiling on, because I want to go ahead and turn this into the kitchen or whatever I decide to make this into. But I like it because it looks super scary at night because you can't see as much and you just look like you're going to fall to your death. But I think it looks pretty good. And then once we get the balconies and stuff, we can just, look out and see everything. But yeah, so this is the build. And like I said, we're going to finish everything else off. And let's see how far our cement will take us. So where is my crate of cement? But that's that's everything we can do here except for these towers, which I might leave those wood. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna see how they look. I'll probably concrete these stairs. I don't really care for the wood stair look on these. They look nice, but they could be better. Okay, I say could be better. They look nice. It's just I think they look better with concrete. Alright, so we've got quite a few of these left. We'll have to go downstairs and take a look at the actual wall to see what it looks like. Let's move. Alright, so you're empty. Let's go and get you out of the way. Another empty. You can get out of the way too. Let's try to consolidate some of our nonsense we've got going on. We're gonna put the cement. I know we're not able to carry all the cement. Let's see. Do a little cleaning here. Nah, I probably could have kept that out. Alright, so we've got some bricks left there, and then we'll take all the cement with us. And let's upgrade this next floor. Because I don't like the way it looks here. I don't like all the wood into the wood. So we're going to change this up, have some contrast. We'll just do a take all because this shouldn't... It's going to get it used up pretty quickly. Probably should have started on the outside edges since you can't see the center. Let's go ahead and remedy that. So work our way across the outside as much as we can reach. Yeah, we're gonna run out really, really, really quickly. Bam. That's going a lot further than I expected. Squeeze that in there where we can. Can I get it there? Let's see, we'll do it. Yes. Perfect. I got a lot more done than I expected. All right. Let's see. Did we really? We had just enough. Like the part I didn't actually count this part of it, so yeah, that works out. We had just enough. That's nice. So let's haul this back downstairs. And we can actually throw this out with the rest of the crates that are empty. And then let's take a look and see what we have going on. So like, these are going to take a lot more though. These are 15 each. So to finish this floor is going to be terrible. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better because there's a lot of contrast. But I just jumped. Okay, because there's a lot of contrast going on than just doing like a solid structure. But even if we put those as brick, they're still gonna look fine since they're not all symmetrical. And then we're gonna add more glass. Like I said, we'll probably have to go to phase 3. Phase 2 will probably be finishing up the cement and concrete on everything, like including the first floor and these towers. And then phase 3, I'd assume, will be, yeah, let's see, yeah, phase 2 will do the ceiling and the catwalk, the towers, the first floor. And then phase 3 will be putting glass like right here in these squares, because I want to do that. I think it'll look cool. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to always hit that like and subscribe button. Leave comments below. Let me know if you have ideas or like to see something different, or if you think maybe I should do something different on this build. And yeah, this will be our second major build on this save. So we got the church there, and then we got this guy here. So yeah, that'll be the first of two, and then eventually we'll get over here to the castle, which we can't really see from here because it's so far away. So we're running and we're running. We'll be there one day. So yeah, across our triple wide bridge here is the start of the castle build, which I'm thinking about tearing down all the way. And there's our, like, so all my bridges were built before we had foundations that were adjustable. Like, you could not build them as high as you can now, but they still look pretty good. Still relevant. And then that was right when the glass update came out, obviously. So, but there's our castle build over there. It extends all the way back to like that far. And again, that was, I started that before we could have foundations that would go to, like, I don't know, extreme heights. Now your foundations could only go like 4 or 5 clicks high. And now with the new foundations, I can probably build like a massive castle that takes up like this entire space. So I'm thinking about how I might redo it. I might leave that as like an entrance way, or at the start of the wall, build that around it, and then build a castle on the top of it. But we'll get to that soon. That's why I'm trying to finish up all these builds first. The church is done. The powerhouse is going to be like an ongoing thing that happens every time we need more power. But its phase 2 project is currently in effect. We'll get on that soon. Wow, that looks like a prison cell from over here. But I do like the way the craft house looks, even from a distance. I think it's interesting and different, even though it looks like it's levitating there. But yeah, so we're going to finish the craft house, and then I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade and go to the Stone Age with our village. And what I mean by that is we'll just upgrade the foundations on those to concrete, upgrade all the walls to brick. We might leave the forge house alone and let it just be wood. We're going to leave the sawmill is definitely getting left alone. But the rest of it, all the 3 houses, we're going to take those up to brick. And then once that is done, then we'll move over to the castle and we'll start getting it set up and built. So I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. You have a great day.